Just for a moment, imagine waking up in the morning and having this peaceful feeling, understanding that something gentle but very strong was working for you while you slept. It's kind of like having a silent friend who brings good things and chances into your life. Something so small and simple but with such deep meaning that it can help protect you from the things that make you sad and the bad things that are around you. At the same time, it helps make a way for wealth, abundance, and financial well-being to come to you. Now, what if I told you that all you had to do to start this kind of power was put something small under your pillow? You won't believe it, but something this simple can really change your life. It's not new. What I want to tell you, a practice that has been passed down for hundreds of years, has been used to protect people and bring good things into their lives. The use of this one simple ritual has made a difference in the lives of many, and it can do the same for you. Now imagine every night as you drift off to sleep. This thing, this object I'm going to reveal to you soon, it's working quietly. It's like it's creating this shield of energy, gently guarding you from anything that doesn't feel right, from any negative feelings, and at the very same time, it's acting like a magnet, drawing in the chances, the opportunities that you've been longing for. It's a method that's so simple, you might just wonder why you haven't heard of it before or tried it yourself. But listen, there's more to it. If you stay with me until the end, you're not just going to learn about this object, how to use it. I'll also share some extra little tips with you, simple ways to make this practice even more powerful this way. You'll be able to unlock the full potential of this for yourself. This kind of wisdom. You know, you don't find it just anywhere but today. It's yours now. Before I share how this can help you to welcome the good fortune you desire, I want to ask you to take one small step, but a significant one if you're genuinely ready to shift your financial situation to welcome in that flow of abundance. I want you to comment your intention to the universe right now in this moment. Just write it out in the comments below. Just say, I am open to attracting good fortune while I rest. See, it's not just a comment you are writing. It's the first step to activating your own ability to bring what you desire by writing it. You're sending a clear message, a kind of signal to the universe that you're ready and open to receive all the good things coming your way. Don't underestimate the power of your words. This small gesture, it's the beginning of a more prosperous life, a symbolic action that strengthens what you want. And if you haven't yet, I would love for you to join our community by subscribing to this channel. And don't forget to tap that little bell so you don't miss out on any of my future practices and teachings. Here we focus on finding methods that help us to connect with the universal energy to bring well-being and happiness into our lives. This is just the start of a journey that we can take together, and believe me, you won't want to miss what's coming. Also, if you know someone who could really use a little more of this abundance in their life, please share this video with them. Remember, when we help others thrive, it creates AOW that brings even more into our own lives. Everything starts with an intention, and today, you are taking that first step towards a real transformation, now that you've put it out there. That intention to welcome good fortune as you sleep, you've already made a powerful move towards change. But this step, it can be even more powerful when you pair it with a special object, an item that's been used for generations for protection and to attract success. You might be wondering what it is, of course, but before I reveal it, it's important that you understand why it holds this power. Let's dive a little deeper into the ancient traditions that back it up in so many cultures. You know, certain objects have been used to guide energy, to create a shield against negative vibes, and to welcome abundance. These objects might look simple at first glance, but when they're used correctly, they actually become these incredible tools that align your energy with the natural flow of life, the flow of prosperity over time. Different communities all over the world, they've understood the importance of guarding against negativity and how important it is to be open to the good things that want to find you. You'll see this everywhere, from the protective charms in Jewish culture to the symbolic items used in Indian and Tibetan practices. People have always turned to these simple things filled with spiritual power to change the course of their lives. The object you're going to learn about soon has been part of these rituals for protection and good luck across various cultures, from ancient Chinese traditions to the practices found in Hinduism and Buddhism. It has been trusted to block the negative and allow blessings to flow. What really makes this object special is not just how simple it is, but the way it's activated, a symbolic gesture of tying a knot. A certain number of times this releases your own deepest energy, and the most fascinating thing, when it's placed strategically like under your pillow, it can work for you while you rest. While you're sleeping, it creates a shield of protection, and at the same time it draws in the opportunities you seek. Its power has been proven time and time again, throughout generations, and today it's available to you. We know these objects were used by those ancient cultures to bring good things. But what happens when someone in our modern era today decides to try out this ancient practice? Let me share a story with you, a story about someone who actually transformed their life because of this simple yet powerful object. I want to tell you about a woman named Sarah. A woman who, like many of us, had worked so hard her whole life. She gave so much but always felt like something was holding her back from the life she wanted. She was 60 years old, and she had done everything she could think of to improve her finances, but the doors, they just didn't seem to open for her. Her life was full of challenges, and she was losing hope that things could ever change. Then one day, when she was just chatting with a close friend, she learned about a practice her friend had learned from her grandmother. Sarah's friend's grandmother, it turned out, had a life-changing experience when she was traveling to a remote place. A faraway land. During that trip, she met an indigenous community who lived in deep harmony with nature and the energy cycles of the earth. It was there that she met a wise shaman, an elder who shared with her a secret that was cherished in his community, a simple object but filled with such spiritual power which could protect against negative forces and could draw in good fortune. This shaman taught Sarah's friend's grandmother how to tie this object 3 times to activate its protective energy, and how to place it in a certain spot so that it would work quietly, effortlessly as she slept. The grandmother took this knowledge with her. She used it throughout her life and eventually passed it down through the generations. At first, Sarah was very skeptical, but her friend said to her, "Look, my family has used this practice ice for so many years now, ever since my grandmother learned from the shaman. It has always protected us and brought us abundance. I know I really believe it can help you too, well, with a touch of doubt, but also a lot of hope." Sarah decided to give it a go. She followed the instructions. She found the object, she tied it 3 times with clear intention, and then placed it under her pillow that first night. She slept so deeply, something she hadn't felt for a very long time, but beyond just that deep rest, the days that followed brought with them these unexpected changes. An old debt that she thought would never go away was forgiven, and a job opportunity that she thought was long gone resurfaced in this amazing and surprising way. What had seemed like a small practice began to open doors that had been closed before Sarah realized in that moment that this object wasn't just protecting her, but changing her energy, drawing in opportunities that had been so hard to find. Sarah's experience isn't unique. This practice, so simple, yet so powerful, passed down by this shaman. It's touched the lives of so many people who, like you, are seeking protection and prosperity. And if Sarah could see those changes in her life, then you can too. Now I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do this practice, how you can use its energy to transform your life as you sleep. The object I mentioned, it's likely something you already have at home, but what makes it special is the way you tie it and the way you place it. If Sarah's story and the wisdom we've shared resonate with you, would you amplify this practice now? Comment below with, "I open myself to abundance while I sleep." This affirmation aligns your energy with the ritual. Strengthening your intention to receive a simple like helps share this message, and subscribing ensures you don't miss our future practices. Your engagement supports your journey and our community. Now that you know the story behind this powerful ancient practice, I think you're ready for the reveal. It's time to talk about the object that makes it all possible. You may still be wondering, what is this special element that can change your energy and bring good fortune into your life while you sleep well? The object we're talking about, it's a red thread. Just a simple red thread throughout history. You see, a red thread has been seen as this charm of protection and prosperity in so many spiritual traditions, in the Kabbalistic and Jewish tradition. The red thread is used as a kind of shield against negativity, to ward off any bad vibes or feelings. And in other cultures, especially in Asia, this object has been a symbol of connection with good luck, destiny in Hinduism and Buddhism. They use it in protective practices during spiritual blessings, but it's not just the thread itself that has this power. What truly makes it a powerful tool is how you use it. The key is actually in the energy that you activate, the way you handle it, and use it in a specific way, the spot where you place it. That's important too, because by placing it under your pillow, you actually allow it to work while you rest, protecting you from negativity and inviting in that good fortune. The most fascinating thing is that this thread not only protects, but it also works as a channel to open up the flow of abundance in your life. Now there's one crucial detail, one essential thing that I haven't shared with you yet. A step that's absolutely essential for this practice to be truly effective. And soon I will share exactly how to activate its energy. The way it's done is simple but powerful, and it's been passed down through generations now that you understand the symbolic and spiritual power behind this simple red thread. It's time for you to learn how to perform this practice that will activate all of its energy and allow you to bring good fortune while you sleep. Before we get into the details, I want to ask you to please prepare yourself mentally and emotionally. This isn't just an object that you simply place. This is a powerful tool that, if you use it with the right intention, can transform your life. This red thread that I've revealed, it holds a deep meaning. It's a symbol of protection in so many cultures, but for it to work, you have to activate it in a special way, a way that very few people know about. And the best thing of all is that this practice is so easy that you can start it today as you rest. But remember, it's the attention you bring to the process that really makes the difference. I want you to take a moment right now, just focus and think about what it is you want to bring into your life. Is it more financial security, a new job opportunity, or perhaps something more personal? Maybe just that feeling of freedom from debt, whatever it is. Focus all your energy on that desire as I prepare to teach you this practice. And please don't forget that at the end of this video, I'm going to give you some extra tips that will make this ritual even more powerful, allowing you to maximize its effects and attract abundance more quickly. So please do stay with me until the end, so you don't miss out on the full power of this technique. And so without further delay, let's get ready. Because what's coming next is the exact step-by-step guide to activate the energy of this powerful red thread and allow abundance to come into your life as you sleep, now that you've prepared yourself mentally and your intention is clear. I'm going to teach you step-by-step how to do this simple but powerful practice. With the red thread, you don't need any complicated things, any special tools. You just have to follow these easy steps, and you'll be able to activate the energy that will help you attract good fortune while you sleep. First thing you want to do, get yourself a red cotton thread. Make sure it's pure cotton. This material has energetic properties that allow energy to flow freely, and also the color red. It's really important here because it symbolizes protection. It symbolizes strength and your connection with life. Now, next thing, tie the thread 3 times. This is the secret to activating the energy of the thread. Tie 3 knots into the thread one by one while you keep that clear intention in your mind. Each knot should represent something that you want to attract or something that you want to protect. So, for example, with the first knot, you can visualize yourself removing bad energies from your life. With the second, focus on attracting financial opportunities. And with the third knot, feel yourself opening the doors of abundance. The number 3 is very powerful in so many spiritual traditions. It represents the union of body, mind, and spirit. By tying these 3 knots, you're actually symbolizing the protection and the activation of all levels of your being. Now the last step, place the thread under your pillow. Once you've knotted the thread carefully, place it under your pillow before you go to sleep. It's really important that each night when you go to bed, you keep in mind that intention that you created with those knots. The thread is going to work silently while you sleep, keeping away any negative energies and drawing in opportunities into your life. I would recommend you repeat this practice for 7 nights in a row for the best results. The number 7, that's another powerful number. It's associated with the cycles of life, the cycles of creation, and so by doing it for a full week, you're actually reinforcing the protective energy and the energy that draws abundance during this time. Just keep an open mind. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to any signs and to any opportunities that may be appearing in your life, because this practice, it has the power to unblock that energetic flow that might have been stagnant. And don't forget that shortly, I'm going to share with you some extra tips that will make this practice even more powerful, so you can draw in abundance faster and more effectively. Now that you know the basic steps of the practice, I think it's a good time to pause and reflect. Just for a moment. You've already learned how to tie the red thread, how to place it under your pillow, and repeat this practice for 7 nights. But I want to invite you to do one more thing. I'd really love to hear how you are feeling about this practice. What do you most want to attract into your life? Is it more financial freedom, that new job that you've been hoping for, or perhaps something more personal? I invite you to write down in the comments what your greatest wish is, so that together we can continue to connect to the energy of abundance. Remember, when you declare your intentions, you're sending a clear message to the universe. So take a moment right now, write that intention in the comments below, and don't forget to strengthen that commitment by writing again, "I am ready to bring good fortune while I sleep." This gesture will really help you to solidify your intention and keep your energy aligned with the abundance you are welcoming in. And also, if this practice has inspired you, I would be so grateful if you could like this video, and please do share it with someone who could use this prosperity in their life. Sharing this knowledge, it helps so many people, and it actually reinforces your own energy of abundance. And if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, and please tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on the upcoming practices and the teachings that I share here. Together, we can continue to build this community of abundance and spiritual growth. Now I want to congratulate you if you've made it this far. It's because you're truly ready to take full advantage of the power of this practice. And just like I promised you at the beginning, now is the time to share those extra little tips that will make this practice even more powerful, so you can attract abundance more quickly and more effectively. These tips are going to help you enhance the energy of the red thread and keep your intention active throughout this whole process. Try to do it during the waxing moon or during the full moon. These moments are particularly powerful for practices like this, for inviting good things in the waxing moon. It symbolizes growth and new beginnings, and the full moon, it actually amplifies the energies of prosperity. So if you can start your practice during one of these times for the very best results, always link the practice to an affirmation of power each night when you place that red thread under your pillow. Take a moment. Strengthen your intention by saying it out loud or in your mind. A powerful affirmation, something like "money and opportunities flow to me easily and abundantly." This actually reinforces your intention, but it also programs your subconscious to attract the good fortune that you desire. Maybe carry a small piece of the thread with you during the day, if you want to keep that protective and inviting energy with you throughout the day. Just cut a small piece of the red thread and carry it in your purse, your bag, or your pocket. This will help keep that energetic connection active even while you're not sleeping. Combine the practice with moments of gratitude every morning when you wake up before you remove the red thread from under your pillow. Take just a few moments to be grateful for the opportunities and for the blessings that you already have in your life. Gratitude, that's one of the most powerful energies to attract more abundance, and it reinforces that positive vibration in your life. And also track the results. Keep a journal where you can write down the changes that you see in your life during those 7 days that you're doing the practice. You might just start to see little signs that opportunities are emerging, and keeping track of it will help you recognize those subtle changes that over time will become real benefits. Remember, consistency is really important here, although this practice can start showing you results from the first few days. The more that you practice it, the stronger the energetic flow of prosperity will become in your life. And before we finish, I want to leave you with this one final thought. A thought about the energy that we've activated with this practice and how you can continue to harness it in your daily life. You see, at the end of the day, everything in the universe. It's just energy. Every single action we take, every single thought, every single emotion. It emits a vibration that draws in those experiences into our lives. The red thread practice that I've shared with you. It's not just a symbolic act. It's actually a way to consciously channel your energy to align it with abundance and with protection. The power of this practice. It doesn't reside only in the red thread. It resides in the intention that you bring to each of the steps. Every knot that you tie every night, that you place the thread under your pillow. It's an act of manifestation. It's a way of opening your mind, your heart, to the opportunities and the blessings that the universe has prepared for you. Remember, energy always follows intention. When you take conscious actions like this, practice, you're not just changing the energy around you, you're changing the way you actually see the world. You're opening yourself to receive and to recognize those opportunities that are already around you, just waiting to be taken. This practice, it's just the start of a much deeper change. Prosperity and abundance. They're not just wishes. They're energetic states that we can actually cultivate with these simple practices like this one. And when you practice this with perseverance and with faith, you'll be creating this strong channel between your intention and the results that you want to see in your life today. You've learned how an object as simple as a red thread can become a powerful tool to activate the energy of prosperity in your life. But remember, the key here is consistency and your commitment to the process. Abundance. It's not a matter of luck. It's the result of conscious and repeated actions that reinforce your connection with the energetic flow of the universe. If this video has inspired you and you feel that you are ready to attract good fortune while you sleep, I invite you to keep practicing this with faith and conviction. And don't forget that if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel and tap that bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming practices and spiritual teachings that I'm going to share here. We're building this community of people who, like you, want to improve their lives by connecting with the most powerful energies in the universe. And also, if this content has been helpful to you, please don't hesitate to give it a like and share it with someone who also needs to attract prosperity into their life. Remember, when we share the energy of abundance, it actually multiplies. I'll see you in the next video, where we're going to continue to explore spiritual secrets and practices that can help transform your life. If this practice of inviting abundance into your life while you sleep resonates deeply with you, then would you be willing to solidify your intention and amplify its power right now? If you are truly ready to receive, then please comment below with the affirmation: I am open and ready to receive all good fortune both day and night. By declaring this affirmation, you aren't just expressing a wish. You're actively aligning your energy with the universe and the core intention of this ritual. You're sending a clear signal of your openness to receive the blessings that await you, and this act greatly strengthens your manifestation ability. And don't ever forget, energy always follows intention. So please use it with purpose every day. I'll see you soon.